Hi, everybody. Welcome back. We are the stream crashed, and then we were figuring that out, and then Michael left, and then the stream came back, and then we broke, and now we're here
We're here.
for the final part of tonight's episode of Fair Wanderings.
So
Evie just had a thing.
Kirk is taking care of Andrella, doing some aftercare.
I'm burning evidence.
Yep.
Mhm.
I have a box, and I got 36 gold.
Mhm.
I think Kirk and Andrella were in the middle of a conversation when we disappeared.
Yeah. He's like wiping the gunk off of your skin, and it's a mix of
Yeah.
like blood and like umbilical fluid.
And she had said, because she
You're very gooey
Felt-
right now. You're like a newborn baby.
she felt the pain in her thigh, and she asked, were we attacked in the middle of the night?
And he said no. No. Last night was the full moon.
And she kind of takes a second to think what that means, because she's still kind of confused and tired, and then she realizes what that means, and she goes, no, mm-mm.
Everyone's fine. None of us got hurt.
Okay. But then why am I covered in blood?
We found you. It looked like violence had happened.
Did I? With what?
What do you mean with what?
Violence with what? Was it a cat?
No, there were people.
There were people?
Mm-hmm. He's like wiping like around your like neck.
And she starts pulling away.
Shh, stop.
There were people?
Yeah.
No! And she just starts crying and screaming and kind of flailing.
He's like trying to calm you down. Like he's like, it's okay. And then slowly he just like puts his arms around you, trying to like hold you so you don't hurt yourself. Because you still have a big cut in your leg.
Yep.
And he doesn't want you to tear it open.
And I think she just starts bawling, like there were people.
Mm-hmm. That's probably when everyone else gets back.
Mm-hmm. I'm like covered in like blood, trying to get it off of me. Of moving dead bodies, and then I have that smell of ash on me.
Not really dead bodies, just parts of dead bodies.
Parts of dead body. I did the best I could. I made sure everything was burnt.
Mm-hmm.
There's no undead coming back whatsoever.
Mm-hmm.
And we did the ritual.
Mm-hmm.
If there's a revenant coming for her, I'm going to murder that revenant.
We'll be fine, I promise. Cecilia, how are you looking?
Probably not the best. It's not a good day.
Don't like picking up mutilated corpses early in the morning?
Yeah.
And then coming back to camp to screaming, wailing, crying from the hut.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of look to Cecilia, and I'm just like, look at her. Now look at the hut. I'm going to go get breakfast.
Sure.
I feel like eggs this morning. I was trying to find some eggs from birds.
Okay.
Try to catch a boar. I want bacon. Bacon, today's a good bacon night.
You do whatever. Like, I assume Kirkall has Andrella, so
He's trying.
So I just crawl back into the wagon and probably just immediately fall back asleep because I didn't clear any exhaustion.
Mm-mm. Nobody cleared exhaustion last night. All right. So, you guys hunker down. Can I get 1d100 roll, please?
Is this for weather?
Yes, please.
It's for how many dragons attack?
58.
8 dragons fly overhead. Jeez, I didn't know there was that many of them this area.
Apparently.
There is a it looks like it's going to be like a fairly like normal, albeit cool day, and then you're just dumped on by a blizzard.
Why is everything a blizzard on this freaking table?
Because it's winter time.
Winter has came.
Look, I got enough snow out there.
Also, as we've noticed, the weather seems to kind of follow and match Andrella's mood.
That's not why this is happening, but
No, but it's totally coincidence, but that's been what's happened so far. So yeah, I think that we failed to move at all that day.
that makes sense. So you get another long rest in.
Hey, what are you talking about? We moved because I ignore difficult terrain.
You
No,
ignore difficult
like,
terrain. You don't
Andrella
ignore exposure damage.
You
And
know what?
Andrella probably
Win this
was
round.
not cooperative.
Oh yeah, by the way, Cecilian, I know you're cold-blooded. Do you need a snuggle buddy?
She's asleep, so
She's just asleep.
she's just asleep.
Um,
I offer it to you.
She
Is-
can't.
she can't even gork it. She's
Oh,
like, I
she-
just had the worst 2 days.
She's just in the wagon, like with whatever blankets were there wrapped up in them, just
Uh-huh.
asleep because 2 levels of exhaustion has just knocked her out.
Okay, fair enough. Hey, I had your back.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, and it's like you can barely see in front of you. Snowstorm.
Darn your weather.
It clears out like after you guys like rest the day, but then it clears up at night.
Weird.
Is there any point in time where Kirkall leaves the hut?
Not unless you ask him to.
I wouldn't ask him to.
He stays.
Okay.
So do everybody get a full night rest finally?
Yeah, everybody clear 1 level of exhaustion.
Yay.
Now it's nighttime and you can move if you want to.
Or
No, they
Or
going
you
back to
can-
sleep.
Or you can sleep again.
They're going back to sleep.
Or you all can talk.
I don't want to talk.
we sleep.
We sleep.
Sleep.
Kirkall obviously leaves leaves the hut that he built for watches.
Yeah, when Kirkall goes on a watch, I think that Andrella, having slept so much already, is sleeping lightly enough that she's woken up, and so she knows that he's left. Is the hut just one entry to get in and out?
There's one way out. Yeah, it's like a lean-to,
Uh-huh.
so it's like a triangle basically.
And one of the sides is fully blocked off then.
Yes.
Okay. I think she kind of crawls over to the entrance, and in Celestial she calls out to Seander.
Nothing happens.
She tries a few more times.
You hear footsteps in the snow.
And she just puts her face in the snow and starts crying.
You feel like a hand on the back of your head, and then a woman's voice says, "It's okay."
Who's that? I look up.
Yeah, sitting next to you is a woman wearing all black with long black hair.
I just start crying.
Oh my gosh.
Like, that
Great.
wasn't expected.
Fantastic.
Night. Sorry. So yeah, she looks down at you with like huge green eyes.
Oh geez.
She just says, "Why are you crying?"
Because terrible things are happening.
know. But terrible things are happening everywhere.
Yeah.
May I join you?
Okay. I scoot back.
Yeah, she like sits down in the entrance.
I'm sorry. Hi. My name's Malit.
I know your real name, Andrella Steparev.
Oh. Well, you
She's
have me
an
at a disadvantage
assassin.
then. Who are
I'm
you?
guessing the rest of us are asleep right now.
Cecilia is. I don't know what the
Cecilia
rest of them.
is, Echo is, Kirkall's on watch, but he's just like looking at a fire or whatever.
I like to say in my sleep, I'm saying Celestian. Pancakes.
Pancakes.
Pancakes. Flapjack.
What's your name?
Waffles.
People that know me just call me Green.
Green. And what do people who don't know you call you?
Nothing.
Okay, that's fair. What are you doing here, Green?
Watching him. And she points
Who?
at Kirkall.
Oh, do you know him?
Yes.
Oh, okay. You're not. I guess maybe. Okay.
I'm not an orc.
No. But he's traveled. I'm sure he knows.
I don't know
Other
him like
people.
that. He's a kind man. You should try listening to him. And she like stands up. And then you notice that her dress is like made of feathers. And she walks away into the darkness.
Oh, wait.
And everyone else wakes up.
Because now I'm yelling, wait!
Yeah.
Crates. My
One
kingdom for
night.
crates.
One night. Shut up, Andrella.
She was here. The hair person was here.
Everybody has hair. Just, like, out of the like mound of blankets, there's somehow more now. Like,
it's like you've taken all the skins from the rabbits that Echo's brought in and have just been piling them on.
Probably.
what hair person?
She had the black hair. I think it might have been her.
What? What are you talking about? What? Huh?
The one whose hair we were here to get.
But she was just here.
She was just
Hanging
here, I
out?
think. Maybe it was her. Kirkall, didn't you see her?
He like turns around and looks at you and he's like, no one even came close.
No, she was here. She was talking with me. She said she knew you. She was watching you.
Is she still here?
No, she left. That's why I said wait.
Okay.
Echo, track her.
Echo,
There are no footprints in the snow.
I'm sorry. I'm better at fighting humans or humanoid shaped creatures.
Here today, gone tomorrow.
She was a human shape. She was tall and pretty and had long black hair and green eyes, and she wore a dress of feathers.
I think my tracking is not the typical nature, like, Friends of Science. Mine's more the scent of the air kind of tracking. And I'm like,
Well,
I don't
sniff her.
smell anything.
She was right here. Sniff the air here.
Would you like to roll a survival check to see if you can like find signs of this woman?
Okay, give me a sec. I am gonna try. You know, I'm gonna use my inspiration. Why not?
Make a smell check.
Like a
Do I know
smell-
what direction she went in?
behind you?
Okay.
22.
Yeah.
She went this way.
Rock that smell check.
Yeah. Like there's something in the air that smells different. It smells like like pine needles.
Hmm.
Like fresh cut pine needles, not like just trees. And that's really the only indication you have to go on. And you can follow that.
I'm gonna try just to please the
going with.
princess.
Is Cecilia coming?
I guess I still don't have a dress, so I'm wrapped in Raspin's cloak.
Well, Kirkall gave you clothes.
Okay, all right.
Begrudgingly.
Gave you his clothes.
Begrudgingly, I come like with a big ass blanket just wrapped around me like a cloak.
Kirkall has knocked his last arrow, and is just following Echo's lead.
So how long are we giving this tracking before we come back?
Cecilia, you can stay at the camp.
Oh no.
That is a terrible idea.
It's fine.
Wait, Cecilia, are hags always horrible?
Generally speaking.
Why
Why do you think they're called hags?
Yeah, but do they mask themselves?
Have you never read a book?
To look. Never mind.
No, I'm sorry. That was me being an ass. Probably. I don't know. Do either of you know more? I didn't deal with hags much.
Well, do you know any that go by the name Green?
Not personally.
What do my
Kirkall?
knowledge tell me? Meh. They seem all right.
Because she knew you. Have you dealt with a hag before?
No, I've never dealt with a hag before.
All right, well then maybe she wasn't a hag.
Follow your nose.
A woman with black hair and green eyes.
Yes.
And a dress made of black feathers.
Yes.
Does that sound like one of those religion things of orcness?
That sounds like one of those religion things for us.
Are you guys saying this in common or orcish to each
In
other?
orc.
Yeah, that's what he says in orc. Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you guys saying?
Cecilia, can you make a religion check?
Sure. Religion, go.
Yeah. That sounds like a weird trickster god divine encounter thing. It's nothing you're accustomed to, but it sounds like a religious thing from somewhere else.
Okay.
Based on what you've heard from Kirkall, the ravens having physical forms makes sense.
Have you dealt with any of your gods personally before, Kirkall? Any one of them in particular?
Just this.
Any of them in particular, like fans of yours?
I'm because of who I am. I'm bound to the green-eyed raven.
Call.
There you go. Okay.
My ranger sense is tingling.
Why are your
Kirkall's-
gods visiting me in the middle of the night?
Why does the Fey Lord want the hair of a raven god?
Wait, do we think it's that who he wants? We don't think that maybe there's just another
You see
woman?
me like, maybe they dated.
I don't think gods of death date hedonistic assholes.
Yeah.
I might be wrong. Sorry, I know
He's not so bad.
he was a little mean to me.
Was he wrong about you?
My soul's not mine, so technically no.
Now he
Okay,
still
then.
And then
has
Kirkall
it.
walks away. He's like, I'm going back to camp. Fuck this.
Okay.
Okay.
I look at
See you-
Cecilia and Echo, and I'm like,
I
So,
kind of keep going. I'm still swallowing the nose.
I've stopped following Echo.
So you got visited by one of by Kirkall's god. Okay. That happens.
Does it? Does it really?
I mean, you've had experiences where you thought you saw an aspect of Coronasis, so that makes sense.
You know,
It's not an uncommon thing among very devout clerics.
you know, it happens. Sometimes God, I don't know if it was the god. It could have been, you know, the representation or a like an avatar of
Okay,
them or something.
okay.
You know.
Okay. All right.
Hmm.
Cecilia, why
Uh-huh.
don't you go back to sleep? You look very tired.
Okay.
Fresh pine cone.
Okay. Echo, and I trail after Echo.
Sorry, I'm
Echo.
already. I'm like.
Do you all keep following?
Echo.
I'm following.
I'm now wandering in the woods trying to find Echo. Echo. Echo, come back.
Yeah.
Do I lose the
Echo.
trail?
I think you just end up back at the same spot. You like completely circle around the camp.
Okay, then I kind of like grab the princess and head back to camp.
Echo.
I can't find it. It's gone.
Okay. Echo,
Yes.
can I ask you for a favor?
Can I read her face on this favor?
You might want to insight.
I want to insight her face.
Like, okay. What do you want me to tell you?
is this little K related?
Yes.
In my head, it's like this is little K related.
Yes.
You see me kind of like sigh. Fine, I won't pick on little K. I mean, Kirkall anymore.
I mean, I'd appreciate that. But I was actually going to ask if you might, since you're awake already, if you might be willing to take his watch for the rest of his watch.
Sure.
Thank you.
I've been sleeping for the last 16 days.
Basically, yeah. You had a conversation and ate some pound cake. That's what you did.
That's basically what happens. Like I'm rested, so it's like I'm good. Sure.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
You never fail to save in the Feywild.
And then
I want my ability of being the favorite for 3 days be like advantage on food. I want that so bad.
Advantage when attacking food. +2 when you attack food items. +2 plus 0 on protein-based opponents.
It's my favorite enemy now, pound cake.
Perfect.
But back to the thing, we get back to camp and they say, "Hey, Coco, get some sleep. I got the rest to watch."
Okay.
I'm feeling frisky.
I didn't need to
Kirkall-
know that. And he turns around and walks
And
away.
you see me. Oh yeah, by the way, I throw him like 20 arrows.
Where the
What's a
fuck did
euro?
you get these?
You always carry arrows with you. You carry at least 100 when you're on a mission. Duh. Everybody knows that.
Yeah, of course.
That's a lot of it. He like looks down at it. He's like, "Will these fit my bow?" Like,
It's a longbow.
yeah, but it's like it's a different design, okay? And then he takes them and he's like carrying them back to the shelter, and he like stops for a second. And he's like, "Do I want to go in here?"
I think you want to go in there.
And then he like knocks on the frame.
Kirkall.
What were you gonna say, Lily?
I was gonna say when since Andrella's coming back in at this point too, Cecilia, like her head pops up past the the cart. Like, Andrella, my dream reminded me. if you guys need any questions answered about like ropes and stuff, just let me know. Night.
What? I just walk away. Go wait in the hut. I'm like,
So
the
yeah,
hell?
Andrella goes in. Turkall goes inside his little shelter and like sticks his head and he's like, "Would you prefer I join you, or would you prefer I sleep in the cart?"
I gesture him in, and I take off the robe, and I have nothing on.
He looks at you for a second. He's like, "Coming," and then he like comes in and like shuts the door.
Kirkall.
Yes.
You're frozen, so I wasn't sure if you were still there, Michael.
Yes.
Your god just visited me.
It would look that way.
She kind of had one thing that she asked me to do. So, I will. And I kind of sit in front of him, and I gesture at him, and I'm like, I would like you to take that off and show me how this worked. And explain it to me, please.
Okay. Yeah, he like disrobes and he gets his like stuff out, and you can see the like scars on his back, and the tattoo of a raven with green eyes on his foot.
Yeah. I look at that and I'm like, mm-hmm.
She's going to be who collects me. It's a process. It usually takes a very long time. And he like starts like tracing along the lines that are still on his skin. It shows the ravens where you want your soul to be taken when you die. I asked to be taken to you. We call it kirhat. There's not a word for it in common. If you want to speak with my people, this will put you in a better position to do it. I've been thinking about offering it to you since that conversation outside of Aiken. I guess maybe we did, or maybe we didn't, and either way, we're here now. And I'm happy to be here.
Is he?
It's just, would you like to insight him?
Yeah. I'm like listening and paying attention, and I fucking failed.
Absolutely not. He's very not happy. I just wish it would have happened differently. This is not a small thing in my culture. I would have liked to be able to remember the whole thing.
Since it happened without you remembering it, would it be better to undo it?
I already told you I don't want to undo it.
Why did you... Why... Why did you do it? I could have... I'm a diplomat. This is what I'm trained to do. I could have managed my way into speaking with. You said that the King of Murders was going to give me an audience, and I would have been able to speak with him. And this is what I do. I would have been able to talk to him. I would never have been okay with you taking on something this severe just to be
This
able to
isn't
help secure
severe.
me an audience.
It's not just a
Why did you do it then?
because I care about you. And in my culture, this is what you do for the person you care about the most.
Oh.
That's why I cried. Because I've never had anything like that before, and I never expected to have it.
Oh, that makes more sense.
What did you think? It was just that good?
No, I thought you were that distressed about it.
Oh.
I thought that this was something that you regretted so thoroughly.
That's not what I meant.
Okay. So, you said there was more to this. Keep explaining. You've done this and the marks on me. What are they for?
So when I die, the ravens can find you.
But I have to accept it?
No.
Well, what happens if I don't accept it?
My soul still goes to you,
Okay.
but your soul wouldn't come to me.
I mean, how is that a distinction? Because if one person goes to the other person, then that other person is with that person then.
As long as they're alive. When you would be not alive, then I would be alone.
Why would you be alone?
It's hard to explain.
Yes, well, your God just told me to listen. So here I am. Explain it, please.
I'll try. And let's, because I feel bad because it's kind of an Vandrilla party.
But
It's a great scene. I hate cutting it short, but let's everybody else
just say they talk through more things.
Yeah, they talk a lot.
Good.
You're up to speed.
Good.
It's a
Okay.
little bit
Good.
heavy.
You're up to
Fully
speed.
up to speed, or is he still hiding anything from me?
I mean, he hasn't told you who his dad is,
Uh-huh.
and he hasn't told you he's a spy.
Uh-huh.
Um,
So I don't understand the significance of the Green Raven per se. And
I don't think you even know that there's more than one Raven.
okay. Cool. Just making sure I know where she's at.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Are we cutting to the morning or?
Let's cut to the morning.
Okay.
Let's cut to the morning. So, do you all meet for breakfast and like you're all fully rested now?
Yeah.
It's blizzarding again.
Fucking.
I have bacon left over from the day before, so we're fine.
It's just blizzard.
Bacon.
It's blizzarding again.
Cecilia's like getting up and getting around. Like, why do people live here?
Because it's gorgeous.
Oh yes, the 2 feet that we can see that way is just gorgeous.
Yes, it's a mystery.
It
You never
is.
know what's
It's
going to be
very
out
pretty.
Kirkle,
Cecilia,
kind
would
of-
you? Sorry.
Kirkle kind of expands the shelter so everyone can sit inside of it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Cecilia, would you like to take my spot in the shelter? I'm fine with this out here.
there. You see me like just chilling. Like I feel like I'm at home out here. I don't know why.
Yeah, so we're like eating breakfast inside, getting stuff around. Okay, so should we try to find another dark-haired woman?
Yes? I don't.
She may not be the one.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't know if that was. It was just a very big coincidence to have another black-haired woman happen upon you in the night. So
In the middle of the night.
I'd like to not hunt my god.
Right. That's why I was concerned.
Well,
I'll
probably-
do it, but I don't want to.
No, I
No,
don't.
no,
I'm
no,
not
no.
asking you to do that.
It's
Which
probably
one-
a different black-haired woman.
Right. So we'll try to find someone else.
I mean, the way the Lord of
That's a
Winters
cool-
made it sound is she's a person who lives in a specific spot. I don't think gods necessarily live in specific spots, do they? Kirkhall, sorry,
Wait a minute,
Kirkhall.
well,
Do
I
your
have-
gods live in specific spots?
Do your gods live in specific spots?
Kind of.
I don't know.
You know what? I'm glad I don't have a god.
I'm
I
a
like to
s-
do stuff like
I mean,
this.
is the empty void a specific spot?
In theory,
No.
my gods are always moving between places where people are dying. So,
So okay. So no.
Okay. Then it's
So-
probably not your god. This is probably somebody else.
Okay.
So you're telling me that we
you know,
should-
we've got 30. You know, we're not in a rush anymore. We've got
But
30 extra days.
How
I
about we
really don't want to cut it close. I
Yeah,
really
how
don't.
about
I
cut
really,
it close.
really don't.
Yeah.
Right. You know, but it
By the way, did
What-
I ever get into that box?
Have you been trying?
Yeah.
Kirkall, were you the student that waited until the very last minute to get the reports done?
Mm,
What's the student you speak of in school?
my education was different than yours.
And
Fair.
you see, like, he
Fair.
flashbacks to him, like, assassin kill, assassin kill.
Yeah, literally like Kirkall getting like beat with a stick and trying to like Bruce Lee it off.
Yeah. If you could dodge a stick, you could dodge a sword. Wait, what?
You can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball.
Okay. So yeah, I guess we can head out to try to find a black-haired woman in the valley.
We probably shouldn't travel in a blizzard. I don't think you two would be very good at that.
No.
That's fair. Are we we're rest another day then?
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
stay in the shelter.
Okay.
You see me, I still go outside to make sure the horses are good.
And
They're not
I'm-
doing so hot. They're like running out of food.
I could find food for them.
Yeah, you can. You can feed everybody.
You can feed 5 people.
Actually, times 2. 10.
How?
My ability allows me to forage for up to 6 people, and then my ranger doubles my forages.
Okay, you can go original.
So I'm good at.
Okay.
I'm good at. So I can keep caravans going basically at this point.
So I mean, the weather continues to storm. You all stay in your little communal hut.
No, Andrella definitely takes a couple of walks outside.
I gotta
make
make
con
sure-
saves.
I
Oh,
shouldn't
I'll
need to, right?
You're still going. What? No matter how much cold resistance you have, you're still going out in a blizzard.
All right. Well,
You're
I walk
fine.
out in the blizzard and I'm fine. I actually
Uh-huh.
like put the cloak on. Everybody's like, "Ooh."
I'm like I'm
and-
taking cold damage, but I love my horses. They're not dying on me.
Mhm. Yeah. You got to keep the horse. If you lose the horses, you guys are in big trouble.
Yeah.
Um,
yeah.
These are my
So I guess
babies.
Echo and I probably do this where we go out and we check on the horses every so often. And when I also go out to check on the horses, I'm calling out for Seander.
periodically, I think you see things that you think look like Ciander. But
Marco Polo.
it's always like, oh, is that him in the tree? And then you look at it and it's gone.
I think when they
Then-
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, then during one of those, more towards the end, like before the night is upon us, she probably just sits down at the edge of the cart and just starts speaking in Celestial out into the whatever, and kind of bearing her heart to Ciander a bit.
Mhm.
Like, I miss you, and I don't know what's wrong. I really, really need you right now. But all this stuff is happening.
I need you more than I.
Mhm.
And so she just kind of sits there for a bit and talks in Celestial out into the ether.
Cats don't like rats.
And so then she goes back.
Mhm.
And I see this Ciander and I have a talk to him. I say, hey, bro, why you being a jerk?
Yeah. What's up, man?
What's up?
I'm an angel. I'm always going to be a jerk.
Yeah,
Right.
we gotta have to throw down.
During one of the times when both of them are gone, I like, now that I'm like lucid,
I like that word, lucid.
I like looked at Kirkall and like so I was in the, so Echo had his place, I was in the cart, and the two of you were in here. How's that?
I explained some more.
Good. Okay. So she understands you a bit more now?
I think so. I tried not to talk about the spending eternity alone thing, but it came up.
I can understand not wanting her to know all the details. But the more she knows, the better it will be. She'll be able to understand it more.
My dad's gonna kill me.
Do you want to take shots on disappointing our fathers? Because yeah.
Okay, hit me. How have you disappointed your father?
Okay, so picture this. You're the head. Like not just oh, I'm a soldier or I'm important or whatever. You're like, who's the highest military officer in your culture?
The king of murders.
Okay, yeah, so the king of murders
Okay.
has a kid.
Okay.
Which I know this. It's the same path. It's going to diverge. It's going to diverge.
Please continue.
Trains that child to take their place.
Okay.
Like is fully ready for them to take that.
I feel like you're way too nice
that
for
spot.
military service.
Hold on, you're getting ahead of yourself. Trains is ready for that child to take his place. And then on the day of, okay, it's time for you to figure out what you're going to do for the rest of your life, is then told that their child is going to, instead of moving on to the military academy and being trained in that, is instead going to go to the sex temple.
Good for her.
Right. Well, this isn't you though. This is guy that's been training and ready for their child to take his place, and they've got the goals already all set. And no, but kid is now going to the temple to learn how to make people feel better.
It's a long way from killing things.
Right. It's kind of the opposite.
You see.
Very awkward family dinners. I don't exactly want to talk about what I'm learning with him.
Is your mom supportive?
Wouldn't know.
Oh. You might have me beat.
Haha.
You might have me beat.
I imagine she would be. She's just not been there. From what I've heard of her.
You ever want to meet her?
Yeah, I don't have anything against her. I mean, she does. So you know pirates?
Yard har shiverty dee.
Yes.
Fire light
Yes.
me.
My people have had problems with 1T pirates before.
Yeah.
She's one of those.
Yeah.
I'll make you a deal.
Uh-huh.
If we ever meet my dad,
Mm-hmm.
you walk up to him and you give him a hug, and you say, "Your son is so sweet. I will do the same for your mother."
I would pay money for that.
Is he what?
In and out of character.
What is he going to do? So I'm not going to get stabbed over this, am I?
My dad doesn't stab people. He hits them with a hammer.
Am I going to get hit with a hammer over this?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't think so. My mother will probably laugh, and my
Okay.
sister will probably make fun of me.
Okay. I will gladly praise you to your
My father is an old half-blind man. He's not as scary as he sounds.
I will gladly speak of your worth to your father.
He like holds out a hand to shake yours. That feels like a good place to end the episode.
Sure.
Like a boss.
That was really good. I like I really like. I just love that they have a really like good like friendship between the two of them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just like it's really nice. It's really cool to see that.
I mean, it's because you and me are friends, so it
yeah,
works
but
really well. It smooths the goofy friends, so it works really well.
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good
One
stuff
of my
here.
favorite gifs to look at is the Shaq Cack one. I just love that so mad with the cat's vibrating back and Shaq's like,
Okay, so thank you so much for joining us tonight for episode 7 of Play to Find Out Fair Wanderings. I hope you had fun. I hope you enjoyed it. It'll be if you're happening to jump in right now, it'll be up on YouTube in the near future, so you can catch the whole thing and the rest of the show. If you want to check out the rest of the stuff we've had, you can go to playtofindout.com, where there are links and descriptions of all the stuff we've done, links to all the people that have been a part of this, to the games we've played. Just want to make sure.
Pretty sick.
Yeah, just want to make sure everybody can see all that stuff. Because we played some kick-ass games on our shows. One of the people here has made one of those games. Michael,
Hi.
talk about that. Talk about your shit.
My name is Michael. I am the founder and the game designer for Swift Kite Design. I designed a game called The Circle, which we played as another Play to Find Out series. Check it out. There's some really cool people on there. Swift Kite Design is launching its Patreon on the 19th. $1 gets you access to The Circle for $1 a month. Plus some other cool shit, plus some other cool stuff. And as you go up from there, you'll get access to more cool stuff, including the 1 hour. Once a month, I'm doing 1 hour prototypes for games, and it is the biggest stretch of my game design abilities I've ever done. It's a lot of fun.
Cool, awesome, great.
Follow me on Twitter, MTOLPro.
Yes, do that. It's been flashing in the little in the thingy. So yeah.
Oh, the thing you do.
Yeah. I got the OBS just started working again for the swappies. So I'm okay with it.
Yay!
Evie, how about you? Tell us about yourself.
I'm Evie. You can find me on Twitch and Twitter at the Happy Dose. I'm not really doing much on Twitch right now, but I try to be fairly active on Twitter, talking about all the other different TTRPGs I'm in. When I get moved, which is happening next week, I will hopefully then be able to settle in and start streaming. In regards to next week, I got the date set up for like the move and when the internet's going to get connected and whatnot. And I might not have the best camera scenario happening, but I should be able to make the game,
Okay.
which I really want to because I'm fucking loving this game.
Seriously.
I think for your mental health, it would be best if you play this game.
Yeah, I don't want to
Okay.
skip a week. That would be torment.
Torment.
I don't think you guys understand how many text messages have been sent about everything that was going to happen this episode.
This episode is amazing.
I'm glad y'all had fun. I know it was a little light on action.
No. Like, here's the thing: we don't have combat. You have to have something interesting happen. That's not having combat, and things are interesting. So I don't mind.
Well, I had some combat.
Yes, you
that
did.
you,
I got to do.
honey,
No.
you're a CR3 monster. you just took a couple of you just took 4 CR0 commoners to task.
Uh-huh.
You didn't
like
have
this.
combat. You had a massacre.
I don't like this.
Well, here's the thing.
It's good. It's good.
What was it?
Like,
Yeah, that
like,
was.
like in your altered form, there's no way you couldn't one-shot those guys if you hit them. Like that's how good your pluses are.
Scary.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I was afraid like I'm gonna run into this chick and she's gonna wreck my day. That's what I'm thinking. Like as a player, that's what I'm thinking. My character's like, oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh, oh geez, oh.
No, I'm not gonna.
So rolling that crit 20 was actually probably really, really good because we didn't have to fight each other.
Yes.
Yes.
Who knows?
I'm okay with that. I did not want to fight that because I had nothing.
Awesome.
Also, Evie, can you do me a favor?
Not
Can you
text
roll
you all
1d?
week.
No, can you roll 1d10?
A D10?
Yes,
Sure.
because you had a change. That means another thing about you changed.
While you're doing that, Dommy Smooth Mage, how about you tell us? I'm sorry, I called you Dommy, which is weird.
Hey,
Lily,
I go by that name. My niece is
Tone
calling me that. Hey,
tone it
Dom.
down. Oh, that's a. Okay.
I mean, you're giving everybody nicknames today. What's happening there?
Uh-huh.
I'm going with it. Anyway, yeah, I like playing games. Oh, I gotta tell you that what happened this weekend at one of my games I played in. We diplomatized ourselves to be an electrician to get into the building. They kept filling us in motos. When we finally got to the basement, they knew something was up. So we had the elevator.
Uh-huh.
We had our teammate had maxed out computers for his level. Dropped the elevator within 20 feet. Orcs jumped down to the thing to get out. Whoosh. One survives. Crawl back up. We take them back up. Whole party of them.
God.
Plus the boss came down. We dropped them within 20 feet. Orcs came out. Whoosh. Boss came out. Closed the door and broke up the 2 boss fights. And we're like,
Wow.
it was just an
Wow.
amazing roll of just like it was like Ocean 11s if there was a lot of murder involved of orcs.
Excellent. Great.
But that was a side note. It was just funny how that computers is an amazing skill if you ever play Starfinder.
Mm.
You can do a lot of things with hacking. It's fun.
Cool.
But I'm Dominic, Smooth Mage. I like playing games. I like hanging out with my bros and dudettes. I think this week was an interesting week, and Mike, give me my XP.
Okay, for escaping the Feywild, everybody gets 50 XP.
Whee.
Escape is a strong word.
For her encounter with the Green-Eyed Raven, Angela gets 25 XP. For disposing of the bodies, Cecilia, and Echo get 50 XP.
Woo!
And I don't want to give I don't want to give I don't want to give Andrella points for talking about her feelings. So I'll just give them to her for coming to understand the arrangement you have with Kirk. Also, that 7 means that Andrella now has sunlight sensitivity.
Great.
And
Great.
will continue to have it until her curse is lifted.
Fantastic.
Good
It's not
morning.
going to be super relevant because you're dealing with a bunch of snowstorms.
Good morning, everybody. It's a beautiful bright. Oh, you basically became a drow. Congratulations.
Yeah, with less goodness.
Without the
All right.
coolness.
All right. It's a curse. It's got to cause you problems. All right.
Fantastic.
All
right.
So
100
where's
XP?
everybody at in terms of level ups?
I'm at 620.
620,
670.
670.
Yeah, because you guys have had a little extra thingies.
Echo did the talk to the Archfey, so he got extra 50
Yep.
points.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. So yeah, yeah. Soon.
Oh, wait a minute. What's in the box?
We can talk about that next session.
Good plan.
I got
Because he
to-
doesn't
it's-
know yet.
Well,
It's gonna
I
be-
do. It's just anyway.
Yeah.
gonna
Yeah.
be-
Mhm. Okay. Cool.
gonna be-
Thanks again for hanging out with us tonight. Should be here next week. Provided everyone's stuff is all good. I'll probably try to do some stuff besides that. Like I've been meaning to. And yeah, hope you have an awesome week, and we will see you later. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.